Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another first look video. Today we're going to be checking out Stars in Shadow, which is a Space 4X title that released earlier this year, I think in January of 2017, and released to pretty good reviews. It's got a mostly positive review on Steam. However, I think it flew under a lot of people's radar, and so the game is currently on sale for, I believe, 40% off, so I'll have a link in the description if you guys want to pick this up for yourselves. Now's a great time to do it because you can get it for almost half the price. But the developers reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to help get the word out about the game, and I have a very complex relationship with Space 4X games. I think I have like 8 of them in my Steam library, but I've had a really difficult time finding one that I can sink my teeth into. So I want to give this one a shot because it apparently is sort of an homage to the original Master of Orion games, which a lot of you, if you've played Space 4X games, have probably heard of. There's a more recent one that is a lot more streamlined and a bit shallow compared to those older titles, which unfortunately most new strategy games are. But this one apparently adheres a little bit closer to those old ones than the new Master of Orion does. So I'm interested in checking it out. We're going to go ahead and dive right in. Again, link in the description if you want to grab this for yourself. And as always with these, this is my honest, first impressions of the game. I have no experience with it. So I'll be trying to figure this out along with you guys as we go, and letting you know how I feel about it while we do. So let's do a new game. We don't have any other options, just new, continue, load, or, gameplay stuff. So, yeah, we'll dive right into a new game. And here are our faction choices. So we have, like, the Ashtar Colonials, Space Dinosaurs. I don't want to spend too much time on each faction here. Okay, so this is essentially the highlights. Good, because I didn't want to read all of this. So they're very industrious. Apparently their colonists generate an additional wrench, whatever that is. And they specialize in escort carriers, so basically fighter operations. Have an extra fighter in each squadron, as well as access to early game low-cost carrier hulls. Okay, that's pretty cool. We have the Ashtar Imperials, which are the same race, but apparently a little bit closer to home. So these guys are like the fringe settlers, and these guys are like the core planets or something. I don't know. I'm sure it explains it in here. So they've got wealthy nobles. Their citizens generate a little bit more coin, and then they have ancient stargates. Allow fleets at the Imperial homeworld to travel instantly to any system within their range. Wow, that is quite the bonus there. We've got the Fiddy Combine. What are you guys supposed to be? Some sort of like seahorse race? They've got like weird little spindly arms though. So they're merchant princes. They generate even more coin than the Imperials do, and they rely on mercenary armies. So let's see. Mercenary exchange gives them the ability to hire mercenaries from any races with which they have established a trade charter. So you can build, I imagine, like pretty versatile fleets with them then, because you can hire from essentially anywhere so long as you've been trading with those races. Which, yeah, I mean, that could really, really open up a lot of possibilities. You can basically sort of, it'll be expensive, but you can cherry pick the best things about each race and sort of implement those into your armies and navies. We have the Gremic Empire, which are space cobras with extra eyes. What are you guys good at? Distortion fields. Apparently they just get them earlier. Ships equipped with distortion fields can surprise enemy defenders and close to close range and relative safety before they attack. So basically they can cloak. And then Viper Launcher. It's a powerful short-range energy torpedo, which apparently is unique to them. I don't know how... I don't like factions that rely on just like earlier technology acquisition, because every faction can potentially get that, and so that means that you're only going to have an advantage in the early game, and then once everybody else gets that technology, you're going to lose your advantage. Whereas something like these are going to be useful throughout the entire game. Now, +1 gold might not mean as much in the late game when you've built up this huge empire, but it's still a bonus that you're going to have over another faction, even if it's just +1 more out of 100. And then this is obviously always going to be useful. However, other factions can research this, so you're only going to get that benefit until somebody else researches it, which I don't think is a great, like, special thing to have. We have the Orthan Conference, which are like space ticks, apparently, or some sort of like crustacean thing. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. They look a bit like ticks or fleas or something to me, though. So academics, they generate more, I assume that is research, and they have heavy artillery, so their affinity for energy weapons gives them early access to super heavy siege weapons. Again, another temporary bonus that I don't think is going to be all that useful. The Ural Khanate, or Khaganate, what are these guys? They're kind of cool looking. They got a lot of arms happening there. So they're hardy. They generate additional, I'm assuming that's like production or something. They are also exceptionally tolerant to hostile environment types. So you can colonize basically anything. They're basically an extreme version of the Ashtar colonials. And they have advanced destroyers. They have a knack for designing light ships, and their advanced destroyers can pack heavy firepower into small packages. Okay, and then finally we have humanity. There we go. No homeworld, interesting. Apparently they destroyed Earth or something. And they get extra settlers, so humanity starts with an additional colony ship and additional transports. Okay, so that's kind of unique. Warning, starting without a homeworld means that the human player may have difficulty in the early going. This faction is not recommended for first-time players. Okay, well, I'm going to go with the Ural then. I kind of like their gimmick here. And the fact that they're hardy is probably good because I'll probably be great at getting colonists killed. So let's jump into map settings and then we'll try to get to some actual gameplay. I'm going to go with easy because I have no clue what I'm doing here. And we'll just leave these all on random AI. I don't really care. We'll start on a normal map. We can shape the map. I think I like the idea of it like an ellipse. A box seems weird. You'll have like sharp corners. I think a circle... you know, I'll just leave it at box for now. Star density, we'll leave it at normal. Native races, I'll leave it at rare. Habitable planets, normal. Pirate raids, I'm going to make pirate raids a bit rare just to go easier on me. You know what, I'll leave them at normal. I want to see what the rate is. Maybe it's fairly infrequent already. We'll enable this stuff. Ooh, undo, that's kind of nice. 50 stars. Oh, that's custom. Apparently, so it's 30, 50, 85, and we can adjust it from there. I'll do 50. And let's start. Okay, so here we are. Our starships are ready. We're ready to explore the stars. Is this going to tell me something important? No, it's just introduction text, so I will dismiss it. Alright, so here's my fleet. I have a colony ship, I have a transport, and I have a scout. And apparently all I have is this little system. Is it a system? Yes, it is. It's a system. So the Astar system. This is my home planet, and apparently we haven't discovered any of these yet. So, how do I discover them? Cannot be colonized. Okay. Right, and that's the entire system, apparently. It would appear that way. Oh, that was not the button I intended. Yeah, thank you. Cancel that. I don't know why I clicked that. I couldn't see the next turn thing, and I thought that was going to close that menu for me. So, we're going to want to, I think, go to our home planet here. Probably select some production. And what do I want to build? So, let's see. I'm getting plus 30. A mine? So, building, I think that just means mine, will increase production by 6 bars, whatever they are. Metal, I guess 6 metal. Alright, that seems fairly quick. Will increase food production by 4. That might not be such a bad idea. Let's queue that up. It's going to take approximately 3 turns. So this is plus 30. I guess we are going to have to do, so basically 30 into 85, which is essentially 3. So yeah, that seems like that makes sense. Basically, whatever this number is up here, you just divide that by your current production value up there, and that gives you an idea of how long it's going to take. We can also, if we have enough money, we can basically just buy the upgrade to fast track it. Alright, that looks good to me. I'm not going to queue up too much here because I don't know what I should be building. What I am going to do is I'm going to send my scout ship to... let's check out this one. So off you go to go explore that. And what else do I have here? I have a transport. I might use you as a scout as well. Oh, I can tell them to start trading. Transports transferred to trade duties. They will immediately start transporting food or generating money. After 3 turns, they will become available to use as colonist transports. Okay, I'll dismiss that. Right, I need to choose research, so let's go ahead and grab some research. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Advanced metallurgy. How much do I have? No research set. And that says I get plus 3. This is 60, 80. Are they organized by cost? It looks like they are. No, they're not. Apparently these are fairly quick as well. Interstellar expeditions, unlocks component, deep space scanner. That might be helpful. I wish these were in order by, oh, these are already, I'm such an idiot. These are already researched, got it. So they are in order by cost, perfect. I already have all those done. Well, then I'm just going to do metallurgy, I think, because that'll be the fastest one to do. So let's go ahead and set research, and then we can queue up additional ones. Mass drivers sounds cool. In close weapons and heavy drivers, what is this going to do? Missiles, magazine bays. That might be useful. Nuclear missiles and extra munitions. This would give me coil guns. Coil guns sounds pretty badass. I'm going to queue that up. Alright, so you're going out there. You know what? I should probably just have... where'd my transport go? I guess it's off trading. I should have had them function as a scout. But I think that's really all I can do. So let's advance the turn here. I'm getting some sort of error here, but I'm just going to ignore it and we'll see what happens. So did it advance my turn? No, you're still ETA 3. Can I send you there? Oh, that is the same ship. Okay. No, then keep going that way. I don't know if I should have this ship scouting. Like, I feel like I should keep this one around and send it to wherever I find a colonizable planet, but I'll find the colonizable planet faster if I use it to scout. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, okay, that's just an easier way to do that. Got it. Here we go. Alright, next turn. We've moved a little bit closer to the systems we're trying to explore. Our farm is a third of the way done, and our research, wherever that is 13 out of 60 done. So we're getting plus 13 per turn. I guess we get 10 by default and then 3 for our planet or something. That seems right. Okay, so that's going to take us, I don't know, about 4 more turns. And I don't really have anything else to do in the meantime, so let's just keep advancing. Alright, a little bit closer, 1 more turn until we arrive here, 2 until we arrive there. I keep getting this weird error thing, but it's not actually causing any problems, so I guess I'll just ignore it. Let's see, okay. Almost halfway there. This one is mineral rich. Can I... if I can't colonize it... oh, I need planetology first, okay. So we'll want to learn that. Not even to necessarily colonize it, I just want to be able to mine the minerals here, so maybe just like a mining colony or something. We don't need to necessarily try to build cities on it. And then, what was the deal with this one? It's an ice ball. Does it say what I need? Planetology. Okay, same thing. I guess we'll just keep advancing. Okay, so the game crashed on me there, and I was having some issues getting it working. It said something about DBG help or whatever being too old. So I jumped into the Steam forums, and apparently by enabling simplified graphics, you can fix the issue. It might have something to do with my drivers being out of date, but the game did crash on me. However, simplifying the graphics in the menu seemed to fix it. So just want to let you guys know I am experiencing a little bit of technical issues here. But it seems to be working now. So we're going to keep moving forward. And I'm curious to see, like, I want to actually interact with some of these planets and stuff. So we found a native inhabitant. Planetary scans show signs of intelligent life. They are a plant-like species calling themselves the Pell. Despite being living plants and capable of movement, they have established a loose society with high intellectual value, despite a relative lack of physical technology. If we were to colonize this world, I think we could find the Pell's intellectual pursuits useful, even though they lack the ability to do much conventional labor. Okay, that sounds cool. So let's look at this. Oh right, our construction is complete too. Let's go ahead and queue up something new. Farm is done. Apparently we can upgrade it for another 4. I guess it just keeps upgrading my food production by 4 every time. This is tempting though. What's this gonna do? Increase production by 11, growing to 12 if our population reaches 8. I think our population is that number, 6. I could also make some awesome looking tanks here. Or we could do a lab to get faster research, which is also tempting. I'm going to do the mine, because that's going to double my metal production. And we'll finish that in like 2.5. Well, there's no such thing as half turns, but something like that. Let's go ahead and close this, and I want to see this system here. That looks very habitable. Oh, that's where the Pell were. Okay. Ocean, forest, reef, and vents. Garden worlds have a thick atmosphere and a climate ideal for life. The wide range of climates makes it possible for many different races to profitably coexist, each developing the parts of the planet that they're best suited for. Alright, so we're basically landing on like Earth here. High fertility, yeah, I mean this is a great place to start a new planet. And this one, let's see, it's a steppe world, so it's basically all flat. Thin atmosphere and rocky surface makes colonization of the steppes relatively straightforward, though few colonists will be comfortable here. So we could do it, but this is obviously the better choice. So unfortunately, just as I thought, I've wasted my time sending my colony ship there, because it would be better off if I just sent it that way. Let's see, I'm gonna have you, apparently you can't do that. Can you return here? Okay, I'll send you home and then send you to this yellow star, and when these guys are done I'm gonna have to backtrack them that way, unless of course they find a better planet here, which is unlikely. Research is still going. Is this just gonna sit here? Oh, I can close it or dismiss it, right? I'll just dismiss it. And let's move forward. Okay, so I seem to not be getting the errors now that the simplified graphics thing has been ticked. I'm also not noticing any difference in the graphics. So apparently there was no downside to that. Let's see. Pirates are attacking. We have the Death's Hand. We take what we will. Without scruple or consideration, we are as cruel as the universe is uncaring. You will be consumed, prepare yourself. Yeah, we won't go quietly. My colony ship might get destroyed here. Let's take a quick look at this though, since we're already here. What is this? An ocean world, okay. And we got an island world. Ideal for ocean dwellers. Probably not the most suitable planet for us. Yeah, lack of available dry land. What about this one? Arid? What do we have here? Oh, this is already colonized by the Imperials, it looks like. 2 million of them, in fact. Well, I'm gonna get my colony ship the hell out of here, if I can help it. Oh, they're under attack, so I can't move them. Let's see, auto combat, defend, auto retreat. Yeah, get the hell out of there. Was it destroyed? Oh, please don't tell me it was destroyed. Damn it. Alright, we lost our colony ship. That was just a terrible decision on my part. Alright, gonna need you to build a new one then, because we want to grab that planet before somebody else does. Let's see, new technology. Mass drivers are now being worked on, and let's see here. That's 100, that's 80. I think I'll... Small craft. You know what, let's queue that up first, and then I think I'll do this one, because I don't need a bunch of weapon systems right out of the gate. And one more turn until they arrive home. I am going to queue up production for another colony ship. That's going to take forever, though. But I need it. Alright. That's going to set us back big time. I guess all we can do is advance. Okay, so scout ship is home. Our mine is complete. We're working on our new colony ship now, and I think from there I'll queue up. I don't know, should I get some, like, these guys are supposed to have good destroyers, so maybe I should do some destroyers. Some more scouts wouldn't go amiss either. You know what, I'll do another scout. For now, we're gonna send this scout to that system there. That's a pretty good system here. Unfortunately, the best planet, well, actually not the best planet, the worst planet was already colonized, but still, they might be able to claim that whole system before I can do anything about it, and I'd rather take the one up here anyways. Yeah, I know. So let's keep moving. The turn advance thing actually works pretty quickly as well, which is nice. Like, it only takes a second. I'm used to Total War where it takes like 5 minutes. So there we go. We've detected more signs of intelligent life, huh? So it looks like we got a bunch of arid worlds here. Oh, Inferno. That's not a good type. Inhospitable planets characterized by a thick, toxic atmosphere. Extreme greenhouse effects create surface temperatures hot enough to melt most metals, making terraforming extremely difficult. Yeah, more like not worthwhile. Whatever you guys are, props to you. I'm not gonna mess with it. This one's a desert world. Thin atmosphere, rocky surface. Few colonists will be comfortable. If it's big enough to support a thicker atmosphere, terraforming to a more hospitable type may be possible. Okay, so it sounds like with some of the worst planet types, it might be worth holding off until you can terraform them into something better. Let's see, these worlds are essentially massive rocks floating in space. Barren worlds have no significant atmosphere, though they are likely to contain useful mineral resources. So yeah, basically set up a mining outpost, and that's about all they're good for. And then we got another arid world here. This one's got some ice, though. Let's see, low fertility, obviously. Normal minerals and medium size. I don't know if that's big enough to support a thicker atmosphere. I imagine medium might be. Small is probably not. So we'll keep an eye on that, but let's see. Can I send you there? No, I can only move them so far from our home planet, it looks like. And there's no other systems in range, so why don't you guys just return home? And that being the case, then I probably don't need a scout to be queued up, do I? Because where am I going to send them at this point? So I need to basically colonize something just so I can expand my exploration radius. Let's see. Yeah, not quite. Okay, it's been 10 years already, huh? Let's keep moving. One more turn until we arrive home. Our technology is done. Let's go ahead and... I don't need to do anything. I've already queued two up. Close-in weapons, huh? 120. You know what? I'd rather do small craft. Sounds good to me. And how's our production coming? Oh, wow, not even halfway. Alright, we're home. For all the good that does us. Man, I really botched that first couple of moves there. I should not have sent my colony ship out. We could have already had that planet colonized. I guess we'll just keep waiting. Okay, tech is done. We're moving on to guidance systems, then we'll go to small craft. 200, 120, 150, 150. Advanced destroyers, huh? I guess we'll queue that up next. Okay, our colony ship is finally complete, and now we can queue up another production. I think I want to start making... I don't know if I should make destroyers or something. Maybe I should focus more on this stuff. Yeah, you know what? Faster research would be nice. So let's do that. And then I wouldn't mind some destroyers. Although I'm wondering if I should wait, because we are eventually going to have the research for advanced destroyers, in which case those would be obsolete already. And we're not being like attacked or anything. There were some pirates, but they're leaving us alone for the most part. So I'll do that, and then maybe some more food. Oh, improvement slots are full. Okay. Well, in that case, let's do this, and then we'll figure it out from there. Where is my... Oh, I need transports? No, here we go. Colony ship. Send it there. Okay, another tech is done. I've got plenty of stuff queued up, but let's do market theory next. I'm trying to keep a balance between, like, all the different types here. I don't want to be focusing too much on military stuff. One more turn there. And we want to colonize this one. Yay! Yay, I got an achievement. Our first new colony on Pell. To help this colony grow, we should send additional colonists to the new world, so we need transport ships for that. This can be done by manually instructing a transport to embark colonists, or if you have one or more transports in the trade pool, you can order a transport from the pool to move colonists by choosing... Okay, we'll figure it out. I'll leave it open just in case, but we now have another planet here. So when I click that, yes, that did expand it. And are you technically in range? Doesn't look like it. Just outside. Yeah, just outside. Alright, can I get that one? No. What a shame, so that didn't give me any new places that I can explore. What is this here? Oh, we need to be producing things, don't we? Should we start with farms, maybe? I think farms are a good idea, especially since colonizing this actually gave us a small hit to food. So we'll do that, and then maybe I'll queue up a mine from there. We'll need transport ships as well, so maybe a transport after that, and they can start shuttling people back and forth. We've got 1 million of our guys here, and we're getting 25,000 every turn. These guys are growing at a faster rate though. And let's see, what's my population here? Almost 9 million, with another 125,000 every turn. Okay, so we've got our first thing colonized. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I wish we could have gotten further into the game, but obviously with my screw up and then the fact that the game starts a bit slow, we didn't get very far. I am intrigued though. It's actually, I thought it was going to be a lot deeper. It seems very simple, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. 4X games can get very, very overbearing, a little bit too complex in some cases, especially Space 4X games. So if you are newer to the genre, I guess this might be a good introductory title actually, because it's, well, firstly a lot cheaper than the alternatives, especially on sale currently. And then also, it's pretty straightforward. There's not a lot of things hiding under the surface that you need to learn. Although I'm sure there is metagame knowledge that you can pick up that will greatly improve your experience. It's definitely not as deep as like Stellaris or something, where there's so many different systems and mechanics you need to learn. So I'm intrigued. It is fun so far. I definitely find myself wanting to hit that next turn button, especially since the turns are very kind of quick and rapid fire. You're not getting bogged down in like micromanaging 100 different things, at least not yet. So that's nice too. But I'm going to leave it here. If you guys want to see more, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, you can check out the game for yourself in or with the link in the description below. I'm having trouble thinking now. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Stars in Shadow with you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the ride as well. And I look forward to seeing you guys back here for my next first look video.